Hey there guys, Glovin here, and welcome back to the Minescape server series here. And today we are going to be explaining fishing and pretty much all the fishing spots for all 5 fishing techniques here. So pretty much we are starting off in Lumbridge basic fishing. So this is going to be the first fishing you do on the server. So pretty much you got your fishing net, and this is one of the starter materials, as you guys might remember. And pretty much the first fishing spot, you're going to go right outside to this little bridge. You're going to see the little particles in the water, and then you're just going to right click, and then pretty much this is the very first fishing spot, and that's going to give you shrimp. So shrimp is probably one of the best food in the beginning of the game, and my favorite thing to work on with fishing is to cut down some trees and then just basically, cook it all at the same time. So you're kind of working on cooking, wood cutting, and fishing all at the same time. But I'm going to travel out a little bit to our next destination for the bait fishing rod. Alright guys, and as you can see, we are onto the bait fishing spot, and we're right outside Varrock and also in between the altar. So I'm going to start showing you guys the chords for these places so you guys can get here. So pretty much our chords are looking at negative 900, 410, and this is pretty much the next spot right here. You'll see the particles in the water, like for all fishing spots, and then you're going to kind of just, right click again. And in here you can get some sardines, as I just got there. But then you can also get herring, which coincidentally I just got one of each. And so pretty much, yeah, this is your next fishing spot, and one of the most boring fishing spots, to be honest. But our next one's going to be the fly fishing rod, but so I'll catch up with you guys when we get around there. Alright guys, this is our next stop in Falador for the fly fishing rod. As you guys can see around here, this is the Falador texturing, and we are in the park specifically. So pretty much in the park, you're going to find this little bridge over here with particles in the water, and your fly fishing rod will work here. So, you're just going to get some salmon in there, and I think it's literally just salmon. No, you can get trout or salmon. My bad guys, I forgot. But pretty much, just keep doing that, and hopefully you can get some good fish in there. But pretty much I want to pop on one of these super speed pots that'll give us plus 100%, and I want to head over to the fishing town that is pretty near us. So I'm not actually going to give you guys the chords of Falador, because I did that in a previous video, and if you can get into Falador and you know where the bank is from watching my videos, you guys should be able to figure out kind of where exactly that little park is. But pretty much we're gonna go down this path, I believe, by one of the farmer's house. I don't even remember. And if our textures would load right, you guys would see that we are actually in the fishing town. So this is pretty much the hub for fishing here, as you guys can see. Got a little dock, and it kind of looks like fishing. And I mean, it's a pretty nice town, to be honest. But pretty much, I'm pretty sure this is where you buy all your fishing rods, if I can remember exactly where the guy is. I think, yep, here he is. So this is the Fisherman Shop, and if you guys don't play on the Minescape server, and you haven't gotten this far in fishing yet, this is going to be where you can buy all the little rods I have. So this is going to be one of your first stops to getting these. So you can buy some of your items here, you can sell your fish here. It's just a pretty great place around. So you can get your fishing net here if you lose one. Then around you can get your bait fishing rod, fly fishing rod, and then eventually your big cage and harpoon. So this is pretty much one of my favorite spots, and this is probably one of the best ways to make money, honestly, because fish are pretty easy to get and cook. So I mean, even if you don't cook them, you can make tons of money, even more money off them. So I'm gonna head to our next spot for fishing, which is cage fishing. So I'll pick it up with you guys in a second. Alright guys, and we are back, and I kind of messed up saying that the cage was next because the cage is last. It's harpoon now, but I mean also it doesn't really matter because our next spot here is the last spot, because this is like, I like to call it Fishing Town 2.0 because it's like the fishing hub. So pretty much I'm going to hit you guys up with the chords. Negative 1,000, 1,400 is where you guys are going to want to head. And here you can harpoon fish and cage fish in practically the same spots. There's a fishing spot like all down this little river here, and even in the exact same spot sometimes it'll let you. So from your harpoon you're going to be able to get tuna, as you guys saw, and then from cage you can get tons of things depending on your fishing level. I can actually show you guys all of this. So this is all the fish and the fish stuff in the game. I'm just kind of here to show you guys the spots, and pretty much you can get swordfish once you get to level 50 from your cage, and then shark when you get to level 75. Shark being one of the best sources of food in the game, and they're actually worth so much. So there's a fishing spot here, there's fishing spots everywhere, and I think you can fly fish and all those other things here, because if I try to fish in certain spots it just won't even let me. Like I think this is one of the spots it won't let me cage or harpoon. I never figured out what you can really do there, but I mean it's not harpoon or cage, so it's gonna be so many different tools that you guys can use here. So I'm gonna wrap up this video here, guys. If you enjoyed, remember to smash that like button for me, keep supporting me, subscribe to my channel if you're new. Please comment down below what skills you guys want to see me go over, what other things you want to see me do, and I should do them. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.